Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Corbin Carroll stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1. Good eye right there. On the ground to first. Bellinger steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. With their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
To third, stops it on a slide, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Tommy Pham. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. Off the plate inside. 2-0.
No strike.
And that's a strike. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Christian Walker. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. And there's the strike. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out, but no action. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering misses. 2-2. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Pickoff throw.
Now he got it safe.
The kick, the 3-2. And he walked him.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Alec Thomas now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. waiting to hit for the D-backs. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. That one fouled off. Back to work. 3-2 now. Stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. So they strand a pair. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's going to be number 40.
Number 40.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. And there's a ball.
That's away.
In there. And so now 1-2. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Longoria to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Dansby Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Comebacker to the mound. To first, and Swanson is set down.
That is good. The left fielder, Ian Happ.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out to center. Thomas gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Steele back to work. Strike 1. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
1-2.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2-2 on the way. That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a 3-2. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 1 away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. This to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Longoria retired.
The catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down, and now Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in there for strike 1. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Carroll in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back, racing back some more. Back some more. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now a relay to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. That ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Bounce to the left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Patrick Wisdom digs in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. That's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch inside. 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Cubs leave one. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Marte, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Well struck left field. Happ ranging back on it. Back some more. Got it. Great leaping catch. Here's Tommy Pham. Pham goes 6'1", 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. In there for strike one. And a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one catches the zone. 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And Gomes is retired. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Miles Mastrobuoni now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one pulled foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Moreno gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Cubs nothing. Start of the fourth. Now here is Alek Thomas.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Started after it, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. 2-2 now. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Kicks and fires. And fouled off. And here it comes. Struck him out looking. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Dansby Swanson will hit next.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. The 0-1. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. You're 1. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Cubs. That one lifted to left. Pham sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman, Cody.
One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, right side. And Bellinger is out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now, Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And it is 2-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Runner leads away at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 down. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Got him looking. And that's the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel.
And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Perdomo stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Left field. Happ moving under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And now the 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. 1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo. They barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
Next one is off the plate, and the count's full.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, 0-1. Wisdom gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second, safe there. And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni. Caught looking his first time up. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No outs, runners at first and second. And now it's even up. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Number 40 in the on-deck circle. First and second here, no outs. Good plate appearance there.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Number 40 swings through it for strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 3-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson getting ready to go. Mantiply warming up as well. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Strike three, got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First offering, and it just misses. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And now it's 1-2. On the ground right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and that is the inning. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, and they're down 2-0. Top six. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And a pitch. They say it went. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Upstairs. In the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
So up next, Tommy Pham. Ball 1, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. And that one clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smyly throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Number 48 getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and fires. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Drew Smyly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fought off foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pham gets his lead at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And 1-2. And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Smiley picks to first. Fan back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. They put the tag on him. How about that double play?
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. Next one misses, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Smiley, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one hit to first. Bellinger takes it himself, and that is the third out of the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Inside, just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And now 2-0. And that one fouled off. And now it's filled up. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And he walked him.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
One gone, runner at first. Jeimer Candelario now at the plate.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there are two down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Wisdom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Now 1-1. Falling behind 2-1. Two outs. Yan Gomes up next. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later.
Now it's Yan Gomes. First offering misses the mark. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
That one pushed foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. They say you win. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. And now it's filled up. And a payoff pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bellinger makes the grab, one down.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pulls that one foul. Mantiply, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty in the air, left side. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the center fielder, number 40. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch off the plate. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, a switch hitter batting right. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Two on, 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and deals. Little chopper rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. First pitch, not close. And he deals. High fly ball, right field. Carroll brings it in for the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Smiley back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Broken bat, and it's popped up. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Marte. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Swings through that one, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Rips one to right. Suzuki makes the grab. That is the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 3-1. Miguel Castro on to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now the DH spot, Jeimer Candelario, 1 for 3.
Jeimer Candelario.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And that's in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
In there. And so now 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Just missed. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Longoria makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And the 0-1.
No, that's a ball. One ball, one strike.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
That's ripped into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around second is Wisdom. Runner around third. The relay. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next Cub to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first offering is not close. Man at second. Gomes over at second, one down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. So the tying run at second. Slow roller to first. And it goes just foul.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Kevin Ginkel into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, number 40. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker.
Walker.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's down and in.
No strike.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he lays down a bunt. And the bunt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Gurriel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a curve misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's a foul ball. Two. And that one ripped into right. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2-3-4. So they turn to their closer, Paul Sewald.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And a pitch. Swanson swings through it for strike 1. comes the 0-1. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Bellinger up to hit. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. This place is absolutely loving it. And the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.